Strength is what develops when you demand more from your body than it's currently capable of producing. And I keep having to remind myself of that as I go to these sessions. I'm pretty much in the point of the training now, and the point of finishing up school here this for the quarter, that I don't have any sessions left. They're going to be ideal conditions. I'm either working or doing checkouts or doing finals from here until the meet. And so, like last night, I was up until about 3 a.m. on call for the residence hall doing my job. And that has an effect on your workout, for sure. These squats didn't feel as easy as I wanted them to. But to be honest with you guys, they should never really feel easy. I mean, if I'm doing a training routine and I'm trying to break new ground, I've never had success with any program that I could point to and say, well, it was easy. I've always grown the most through pretty much straight suffering. I pretty much just push myself past where I think I can go. And I guess I was frustrated that some of these didn't feel as easy as I wanted them to, but I still made it through the entire session. And as the workout went on, I actually was feeling better and better. It just took me a while longer to get warmed up and kind of find my rhythm through the workout. But that's just kind of how things went today. Had 5:55 here for 5 triples, and I didn't want to do anything extra because I know that tomorrow is going to be a really, really tough session. But that's really what it comes down to. I see all these guys that they'll do some crazy lift and they'll make a video of it, and I'm not talking about anyone in particular because it's happening a lot, where someone will post a video and they'll have some big lift, and at the end they'll say it was easy, or they'll label it, this much of a deadlift easy, this much of a squat easy, this kind of a bench easy. Well, if it's easy, why didn't you do more? That's kind of, I mean, I've always been of the school of thought that if it's easy, you should be putting forth a little bit more effort, change something, you make it harder. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to make you better. And if you're currently doing something that's easy for you, then you're not growing optimally. You're not going to get the most out of the work and the time that you're given and have to work with. That kind of pushes me towards the topic that I want to get into today, and it's another kind of trend that I'm seeing go around, and it's the idea of alpha. What is being an alpha male? And it's kind of blown up to this thing where there's so many people, and a lot of the times I get that it's joking and that oh, I'm so alpha. But if you want to, I can't help but feel like the real alpha is the guy who doesn't have to label himself, or if you want to be an alpha female, you shouldn't have to say anything. People should just know from what you're doing, not from, if it was dependent on your ability to articulate how awesome you are, yeah, I don't know, that just doesn't fly with me. And so I guess I want to encourage everyone today who watches these, everyone within the reach of my influence, I guess. If you're having to tell people that you're alpha, then you're not. And if you're just going in and doing the work that you need to, your results and that effort will create the positive reputation for you. You shouldn't. I just cannot see the benefit of walking around, just in general, powerlifting for me. Talk is extremely cheap, and very rarely does it get you anywhere, because your numbers are, it's based on numbers, mathematical superiority. Who can lift more, this number versus this number? And it's so easily measurable and comparable. There's factors involved, but if you say something, you have to be able to back it up, or else people just know. You can't really BS your way through. It's just so pure. And so I guess what I'm encouraging everyone today to think about is, push yourselves hard, work hard, and don't give yourself goofy labels that really mean nothing, because if your work ethic and if your results don't match what you're talking about and what you're labeling yourself, then it's going to be even more embarrassing when you don't hit that point. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. As far as the workout goes, like I said, as I went through, things were feeling easier. The second round of squats was more annoying than it was difficult, I guess, because I wasn't using the knee wraps, so the weights were not nearly as strenuous as they have been on my body. They felt pretty darn light on my back and just moving around. This set in particular, I'm still finding it kind of funny, because I get 3 reps in and all of a sudden a giant man ninja fight starts happening right in front of me, and I was laughing to myself, and I actually had to ask them to stop because I was laughing with 425 on my back. And I'm not even mad, I'm not even annoyed. It was more entertaining than anything, but I could not believe that happened right in front of me. So anyway, back to what was going on in the workout. I had my 5 triples at 550 with the wraps to start the workout. They didn't feel amazing, but I made it through, and I'm still not nervous. I'm going to be okay. 340 on the bench for 5 triples, and as those sets went on, I actually felt stronger and stronger. Just kind of fell in my groove through that. And then the last round of squats was relatively easy. I mean, considering how tired I was anticipating going. So, you know, it was hard, but in a different way than the original squats were, if that makes sense. This was more, I was more gassed, and I paused that last rep just to make sure that I dug a little deeper than just on the surface. Tomorrow is going to be a pretty tough day, and that's why I didn't go too crazy. I've got 605 on for pulls. I've got 5 triples tomorrow, and the turnover's pretty darn rapid. It's going to be literally less than 24-hour rest in between, so I'm going to do what I can to prep for that and hopefully have a solid session, and not trying to do anything flashy, just want to get through. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video or got something from it, which I really hope you did, please leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or comments or would like to share your thoughts on alpha mentality, go ahead and leave that below too. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the button. I'd love to have you along for the journey. We're getting pretty close here. June 8th is when it all goes down, the day I'm working for. And other than that, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow, and I will talk to you then. Bye.